In this episode, Denzel and Marcie, Quentin and Kristen will discuss the Illuminati, Freemasons, and the conspiracy theories surrounding the secret society. They explore the history of the Illuminati, including the origins in Germany in 1776. They also discuss the symbols on the dollar bill and the alleged connections to the Illuminati. The conversations then shifts to the Denver airport and the conspiracy theories surrounding it, including the murals and the alleged secret tunnels. They also touch on the Bohemian Grove and its rituals. The episode concludes with a discussion on propaganda and the manipulation of information. In this conversation, Denzel, Marcie, Quentin, and Kristen discuss various conspiracy theories and rituals, including the existence of the Illuminati and the Georgia Guidestones. They question the accountabilities of the politicians involved and the questionable activities in the normalization of unacceptable behavior. The conversation also explores the importance of connecting the dots and the difference between CGI and real life. They discuss the influence of religion and belief of evil, as well as the potential brainwashing of children through demonic messages. The conversation concludes with a discussion on passing down knowledge and the future topics they plan to cover. So with that being said, welcome to Couples Unfiltered After Dark, Season 2, bitch. Season 2, bitch.
What's good? What's happening? What it should be? Welcome to Couples Unfiltered After Dark Podcast, Season 2, bitch. I'm Denzel, and this is Marcie.
Bitches.
I'm Mr.
And Mrs. K.
Welcome to Couples Unfiltered After Dark. Denzel, set us off. What's the topic about today?
Topic is what you all been listening to, what you all been wondering. I don't know if you actually been wondering this, but it's Illuminati. Woo! Illuminati. Hey, running through my body. Hey. Now, let me stop doing that. I don't want no spirits coming against me.
Yeah,
but
that don't sound good.
I know it don't. I heard it when I was saying it.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
Illuminati is the topic that we're gonna go with. So, who wants to speak about it first? Because I know we got a lot of shit.
I feel like you want to speak about it first. Go ahead, Denzel.
You know what? No, I think Marcie has more shit.
No. Let me say something about it first, because I've been dying to just get it started. I'll say just a little piece and Marcie take it off from there, but anybody can have any questions on it. All right, so I was actually looking up some topics on Google, seeing something different. And you know what I came across?
What'd you come across?
Shut up. I came across a fucking website for Illuminati, for you to apply for Illuminati.
You don't think that's a fake Illuminati?
No, that ain't fake.
I feel like it would be, though.
Hey, funny enough, when was it?
It's fake.
It was years ago. Like when
I'd say like 10 years ago.
I mean like years ago. Yeah, like a decade ago. I know what site you're talking about. That site's been existed for a while, because you want to know why?
Why?
You signed up for it?
I signed up for it.
Oh, no! What? What was it sponsored by somebody?
So I got to the point.
When you seen this,
I got to the point of no. So I got to the point of almost signing up, and I was like, I'm good.
But whenever you seen the website, did it show a sponsor to it? You know, like you go on Google and it said this ad is sponsored, or this site is sponsored.
Yeah.
It said we're sponsored. All right, so this one says sponsored on it.
What was it, brother or something?
Illuminati Brotherhood. It's sponsored by Illuminati.
It's been out for a while. You can look up that link, and it's been out for a long time.
What is it called?
But look, every time Illuminati, just type in Illuminati because every time I type in Illuminati, it usually took me to YouTube type stuff. But this is the first time I've ever seen a website come pull up. Yeah, this first time. Damn, I didn't know the shit was been out there. That's crazy.
So if you use what is it called? It's a website not a website finder, but a website analytic, and you can see how long the website's been out there, like where it's located. It shows you all the behind the scenes stuff for the website. It's pretty cool.
What's the look? Yeah, I'll show you a picture real quick. You see?
No.
I see a white screen. What you talking about? There ain't nothing on there.
Still can't see it. Nope, that light bright.
Fake news.
You see it? You seen it?
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you can't see it. That damn light.
I saw that one. The red, the red image.
Yeah. So that.
Yeah, I see that one.
There. Can't really see it too good, but yeah, I posted a post on our TikTok thing about it. So whenever we finish with the show, we go in and look at it because I went all through the page and I went down to the rabbit hole on it because it's Illuminati. But that just shocked the fuck out of me.
I think it's.
They're not hiding no more.
I don't think it's the real one because I feel like the real one would not be on a fucking website.
First of all,
that'd be tacky as shit.
If you want to talk about real Illuminati,
the real one would have like these little envelopes and these little business cards. Like, let me know.
Maybe that's the sacrifice site. Get you to join.
No.
You're thinking of it a little bit more fancy.
Yeah, but if she's talking about the real Illuminati, let's take it all the way back. Let's take it back. I don't know what year they actually started. Was it 19?
No.
What was it? What year was it?
1776.
1776 in Germany. And by a guy named Adam Weizsäcker. I can't think what the fuck his name?
I see it.
Weisenegger?
Yeah,
whatever the fuck his name was.
It's Weishaupt.
Weishaupt or something. Yeah, that motherfucker. All right. Yeah. He was the original person that started the Illuminati. And he started it with people of like-minded interest of what he wanted. And he wanted full control over the world. Not just a state, the world. So he had a secret society that he started and built the community towards the best writer, the best the best art maker, the best everything. And they wasn't big in power, but they had a small little area of a community of society. And they didn't even go with the same rules of what we went with. Like we go, let's say tonight on our end, it's 11 o'clock. And their time, it'd be like 5 o'clock in their time. And they didn't go by their regular names. They had code names. So this is actually a secret society. And it was like something that you can't even talk about whenever you're in it. And they populated to like 2,500 people.
So like the Fight Club?
Pretty much. You can't talk about Fight Club.
You know, they end up making a law to shut them down.
Can't talk about what?
They end up making a law to shut. No, not Illuminati. They made a law back then to stop all secret societies. That was basically saying any secret societies are not to operate anymore, but they still did. That's why the Illuminati became present.
So did they start that and then they made that law because of that?
Just because of that, they end up making the law for secret because it was all secret societies. Illuminati didn't come in until later.
Oh, okay.
So is that law still present? And Kristen, it was Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club.
Oh shit, I don't know. That's a good question. Like you go look that up over there. They might. I don't know. That makes sense. See if they still got something with secret societies, but I doubt it still exists.
They probably do.
Because there's a shit ton of secret societies out there, though.
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
Like it's not just Illuminati. It's Illuminati, and then it's like a tree cascading down links from here to there to there to there, like a damn family tree.
Well, Illuminati had different tiers.
Yeah, I know.
They had 3 tiers. The high tier, which is the kings, the low tier, which is I can't remember the whole
puppets.
Puppets, and then other tiers, but they had different names for it about those tiers and what your rank is and such and everything. And Adam, he put himself as a king, as the top tier, the ruler of all and everything. And the whole story, the backstory behind them, they was pretty much trying to overtake everything over there in Germany, and they was moving at a fast pace. And then I guess with their fast pace and how they was going, they got caught up, and one of their secret society members got caught. Don't know the reason why or how he got caught, but he had the list of all the names of them on them, like their actual names, a list of them on him. And then whenever they got the list, they ran down, and in Germany they said anybody that's on that list they're gonna find and they're gonna kill. Yeah, kill. Adam packed his motherfucking bags, put on black face paint and shit and everything, frizz his hair, disguised himself as a masonry, and guess what he fled to? United
Florida.
Fucking States. I guess so.
Texas.
Nah, he fled to Washington, D.C., United States. He fled to United States. And whenever he fled to United States, that put a whole big theory of conspiracy inside my mind, because no one knows where he's at to the day, and no one ever.
Well, he's probably dead. He founded it in 17. What?
Yeah, but it seven.
They never
probably
seen
dead.
him, right?
Yeah, no, they never seen him. When he fled to United States, no one knew. No one knew what it looked like. Now the conspiracy behind it is, if you got a dollar bill, you can look at all the things I'm about to tell you. On the front dollar bill, they said that is George Washington. All right. In theory, conspiracy theory, they said that is actually what Adam Weisenhanger looks like. That's him. But they didn't put the name George Washington, code name. And on that dollar bill, that's the only, on the $1 bill is the only dollar bill where you see the most Illuminati symbols. You see the all-seeing eye on the back. In the front corner, you see the owl.
Yeah.
On the back, you see Zodiac numbers, which is the date that they started in 1776. And then at the bottom of it, there's wording of what the Illuminati words stand for, which is power, enlightenment or something about enlightenment. And it's called some type of word for enlightenment, the light of enlightenment. Only on the dollar bill. So there's power. There's power into the what do you call that? The Federal Bureau of something, or what do you call the money thing? Is it Federal Bureau?
Reserve?
Sounds legit. I don't know.
The Reserve.
Oh.
So yeah, the Reserve. So I'm thinking he had something to making connection with people that's already inside a political a politician standpoint, and that's how this occurred inside the United States with the conspiracies of every political person out there, which is causing more conspiracies come into play today. So that's my story of what I found out about the Illuminati, and it just blows more conspiracies into what I want to talk about. But I don't want to hold up much time.
I thought he became he was a secret society first, and then he got some people, and then they became Freemasons.
Wasn't he a part of the skeleton frat club?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The person that they said was a Freemason, who was that? They said George Washington, and they saying that George Washington was a Freemason. There was actually a lot of politicians and presidents that was Freemasons, and the reason why they was Freemasons back then, and what they say Freemasonhood was the opponents. It's like Blood and Crips, the opponents to go against the Illuminati. But they said that the Freemasons was afraid of the Illuminati then, but they had to stand their ground towards the political standpoint because the Illuminati thing was to overtake the world. And
global domination.
Their thing was also, there wasn't secret society, but it was more into a brotherhood of that they're there, but it's a group of people.
But that wasn't in 1776, though. The brotherhood. That was when Yale was out. That was in you talking about who are you talking about?
George Washington.
Not George Washington.
No, who was that?
Who was the fake one? You said?
You talking about Adam?
Adam. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Mine's something else, I guess.
Oh, my bad.
Mine doesn't come in with that.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about the 1776 one. I got it confused with the other one.
I didn't know anything about that. I mean, I always looked at conspiracies of Illuminati, and I thought about demons and all the other shit and all that, but this right here took a whole different
But it is a ritual that they do, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely a ritual, which can be demonic.
That's why you see the owl on the front dollar bill inside the corner.
Sacrifices.
They worship the owl.
Sacrifices.
Now, those came inside conspiracies. You seem like you got something you want to say. What you got to say?
I got a lot to say.
All right, go ahead. Lay it on the table. Lay it
out there.
Have y'all? I mean, let's take it. A few years.
Let's take it.
Have y'all ever been to the Denver airport?
Yes.
You mean the horse?
Yes.
So there is. Did y'all see the murals?
Yeah.
What do you think about those?
I think it was all right.
Just murals, like small town.
Yeah.
You've been to the Denver airport, and
yes, girl,
you thought they were just small town murals. Hold on.
No, I'm just talking about y'all small town murals. I was just saying they're murals, like in a small town. They're just murals.
Yeah,
I didn't think nothing of them. I didn't think nothing of them.
I seen pictures of them. They look like just regular ass pictures on there.
No, they're not. So
because you're psycho.
No, I'm not. They look like there were almost like, I don't want to say Nazi, but like in that genre. And like,
what does Nazi look like?
With the mask and all?
The swastika?
Right.
Hot on! Nice!
And, okay, so I'm going to show a picture. It's just disturbing. Like, look at this one. Those are the murals.
Oh,
okay.
Look like mirrors.
What? So we have these murals that are in our town.
No.
What do you think about that when you see it?
I think about what happened in Denver to make them make these murals.
You saw that horse?
I don't know. There was I saw it on a documentary about it, and what it was a conspiracy that this guy said that the Denver airport is an actual area where everyone meets, and that they have tunnels under the Denver airport, secret tunnels, massive tunnels. What?
That's the same airport that I heard that is always under construction.
Right. And if you look at it from air view or satellite view or whatever, their landing strips is in a swastika.
Nah.
Their landing strip?
Their landing strips. So it's like one right there, one pointing that way, and then it's the same thing.
How? Well, how? How do you lay a plane like that? You land, but gotta make a left turn. Ugh.
Like that.
Is it like that?
It's just how it, how it goes.
Oh, that's a reach.
They have a lot.
See,
that's a reach.
But it could be not. But look at the murals, though. What does that not look like to you? Does that not look like Nazi?
I'm just saying that. What do you consider Nazi?
The swastika, the German, the killing of the innocents.
From the mural, what do you consider
True enough.
Nazi?
The guy with the sword, I do.
Why does he have a swastika on his helmet?
Nah, it's the vibe. It's the vibe of it.
It doesn't look like a military that we have in the United States. Like, how about we have military from the United States?
Like the old masks that they used to wear? A lot of sides used to wear different type of like facial masks like that because it's not made like it was today.
Yeah.
So it makes you think of something completely different. Yeah, our military wore something just like that with mask wise a long time ago.
I think it was the hold on.
It's the belt.
What about the whole get up though? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a whole cloak type of thing.
Yeah, and the hat.
The hat.
All of that is the hat and everything resembles more towards the Nazis of how they wore their clothing. It doesn't have to have full details of symbols, but it's just the clothing itself. I feel the vibe. So that's what I feel.
It's kind of good vibe. Why?
Show me that mural again.
Yeah, that was the Cold War. That's when they had like those ones, the Cold War.
Did they?
Let me see the mural.
But then it shows them coming after them, and then the other one shows the person down. But my thing is, why would we even put this up?
And then the second question is, why is he sticking a knife in a dove's ass? Huh? Why is he sticking a knife in a dove's ass? That's not American.
You know, marijuana's legal there, so maybe they just got a little crazy.
It's making sense now. It's making sense.
Now, if you go in the actual airport, there is a statue. Wouldn't it be even more badass if it was American protecting all race?
Of course.
Because that's what America is.
America, baby. It's America.
But I think that's what that represents.
Why aren't we portraying? But wouldn't it be better to show America fighting for the negative instead of just really representing the negative in one mural?
That's true.
That is a big ass thing to represent. Why not represent something else that's more positive than that?
Because Kristen just said it, Denver. Well, Denver, when they made that mural, was weed legal then? That's the question. Was weed legal?
Probably. For a while.
Because it was legal then. That makes sense. So being high.
But you see how the conspiracy goes along with that. And there is a statue or a monument of Freemason.
Okay.
Why is there a monument of Freemason at the Denver, Colorado?
Yeah, I don't know that. That is a good question.
And then the tunnels that are underneath, they are completely empty. Yeah. What makes you think that people cannot go in the back or go under and go in the secret elevator and go down?
I believe they can.
Sort of like a Resident Evil, how they had the hive.
Yeah.
What makes you think they don't have a hive?
Well, I think we need more awareness of that. It's like,
well, the documentary that I watched, the guy hired, or I guess I don't want to say maybe not hired, but he came out there. He even checked the soil. He even checked to see if you could actually go under and really have a maintaining soil like what you do with construction. Mm-hmm. And he said, yeah, the soil works fine. You could do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For what? So what are you talking about?
There's a lot of conspiracy. For the tunnels underneath Denver, where it's like, I don't know, you never seen Resident Evil, but in Resident Evil, they had, the up, which is like normal land, and then everything was like a hive underneath the ground, where you had to go under the ground like a few miles. Was it a few miles?
Well, that's like that. Futurama. Futurama.
Yeah.
You saw Futurama when they had the underground?
Oh, okay.
See, I like happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah. Yeah, they was mutants though. That's not happy.
Yeah, but they were cute.
Zombies. That's not happy either.
I forgot the one place with the one place with the tunnels under it.
Mexico?
No,
Well,
it's a place in the U.S. that has tunnels.
This girl said Mexico.
But they're saying that there's a organization that meet up in Denver, and it is kind of like the check-in point for a lot of Illuminati people or elites. Is what they're saying. So that's the conspiracy on that one.
Now, a conspiracy that I could put on together myself with it. All right. So they actually said that Putin is Illuminati. And the reason why they say that is because there's another conspiracy about the black eye, which is called the panda eye, the black eye, whatever eye. It goes by a lot of names and such and everything. But everybody that has that is initiated into it. And he actually had the black eye thing, and people put behind it to where
there has been a lot of people with black eyes.
Yeah, and for him being into a whole different country, just shows the reach of where they're saying how far the original people that started the Illuminati reached out towards people inside high standpoints that could make control or make decisions to make the difference of what they want to conquer. And it wouldn't surprise me if he was, because you got to think it's a secret society. You think about dictators put into place that owns a whole country, and they have control to make, because the plan for the Illuminati is to make the world whole. They want to make the world whole and not have any country or state and label it, but make it one domain to where everybody is together, but to have one leader over all, which is pretty much dictating as the Antichrist and the rule of thumb of what they go by. And they said that everyone would have shared work. I don't know the meaning of what they want to do or how they want to go upon doing it, but it's an Antichrist move to where it says so-called world peace, but it's not really world peace. I don't know their
world domination.
Yeah, I don't know their
like New World Order.
Yes, that's it.
That's what they stand for. There we go.
Yeah, New
That's
World
what they stand
Order.
for. That's crazy.
What you got, Quentin?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all got anything?
Oh, we got it's like a little delay. But did you hear about the one who is it? About the presidents.
What do you mean by the presidents?
Do you think there's a instance for like people in power that's still fighting, like the difference between Illuminati and Freemasons?
Definitely.
Are trying to stop things from happening, but that's the real war that's happening that people can't pay attention to.
Yes. While we are blinded by the political things that happen and putting together the pieces that don't add up in front of us, and we can't make sense of it, that's the reason why we can't make sense of it, because behind the scenes, there's another war that's happening that we can't even know about, that we can't even have knowledge upon it. And I agree with you on that, because there is a real war, and that's
when y'all was talking about the Illuminati and Freemasons, like the difference.
Yeah.
But then when you said there was about Putin, and then there's the other people, like Freemasons in general, how they always said there wasn't bad people. It was about a brotherhood, and then Illuminati is about a one world government. So what makes you think that they might not be at war, but we're just not paying attention to it? Like there's a bigger tier of people trying to stop something from happening.
Who's the president then? Like of that? Who's the head person leading it?
That's the thing. They got some conspiracies on it, but they've never given out like a whole answer. Last thing I heard was Trump, but I wasn't 100% sure. I need to do more research.
So, would you think that Trump is Illuminati or Freemason?
I would think he's.
I was gonna say something.
I would think he's Freemason.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'd say Freemason.
That would make sense. That would make sense. That would make sense. I don't know if there's another thing inside there, because Putin loved Trump. Putin loves Trump. He said he is a man of his word, and he is a man that controls the country that he runs. Like when he was president, And for another person that has a whole different country to take care of to say that about United States, which has always been an enemy, pretty odd. Pretty odd. And I love Trump. Believe me, I love Trump. Trump is like waiting for that nigga to get back in office. But behind the scenes, I don't know what's actually going on because you don't know the motives behind something or what somebody does. To catch the eye, and like I said, what they stand for, just imagine. This is theory, all right? This is just in theory. Don't hold these words to accountability. Not talking to y'all, but talking to anybody that views this. So let's say Trump motive is to make America great again, all right? He's hitting the key points to want people to make America join as one. Get the motive to have everybody let their guard down, feel safe, feel good. While we're all relaxed and we felt like everything is going great, we're getting money and such and all that, other bills get passed that we don't even know that's putting already in order at a faster rate for this new world order. Because China's already with Russia, okay? We only need to have those two because we already have Mexico. Well, we ain't got Mexico. I don't know what the hell Mexico doing. But all you need to have is all the continents and countries and states combined together to agree as one. And that's it. I mean, New World Order comes into effect with the tiers. That's why I said there's 3 tiers with the tiers of command. And each one would be sectionized towards where the states are at and who's the head leader that runs and call the shots and put the commanders on their feet to make the shit happen. So it's just conspiracy of mine. I see what you're talking about, but it is another war, and we don't know what side of the war that people are on because it's a secret society that we don't know, and I wish we could know. But that would cause more chaos.
Yeah.
And we're only agreed upon what's in front of us. And boy, does that fucking hurt my mind to think that.
I don't think we're actually ready to know that level of stuff.
Honestly, I don't want to know it.
I think with normal people, you can only know so much because when you know the real truth, you can't function in society the same.
Nah, you can't. You damn sure can't. Because now you broke down the walls of what you thought was true, of what you thought what you was doing. Oh, I was voting for this person because of what he said, but now his motives speak differently, and I don't know no more. I don't know.
Like Marcie, would you be able to know what happened and still function the same?
I mean,
if you knew something detrimental, like some national security type of information, would you be able to stay the same person?
Is my family covered?
It's up to you. It's up to you how you function. How would you be able to function with society at that point? And you know the truth.
I think I could probably still function, to be honest with you. I feel like I would definitely have a heads up on things, though, and get certain things prepared, maybe.
Would you give key people warnings?
I don't know.
Hints?
That's how you die.
I mean, yeah.
But look, this is a good example. What was the movie called on Netflix?
This is the one.
Leaving the World Behind.
Okay, Leaving the World Behind, right? You see Marcie's example. I'm going to use Marcie as an example, right? Mm-hmm. She could still function the same, right? Mm-hmm. She's iffy if she wants to give certain people hints on what she knows, even though she knows the truth. But she's only going to get she may give people hints, but she might not. Because she don't really want to dive in that. Don't you think the world's functioning on the exact same thing?
What's going on now? So why would you want to know? I wouldn't want to know. I feel like I'm like
that now, though. Like, I feel like I know so much more than what normal people know.
But do you think we'll be better off?
You don't know. You assume because none of us have a fact of really what's happening because we're not at that tier. Right. We won't know.
Right.
Exactly.
You're right.
Unless you're in that.
But I feel like, come on, bitch.
That said it all in that movement right there. Oh
Like
shit!
I'm pretty sure we would want to believe that we know what's happening. We want to think we're on the right path. But what if something completely different without us knowing happens, and we were like, "Oh, my damn mind's blown. I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared for this."
Right.
That's true.
That's
why
why
I
you
lay
have
back
to be prepared for multiple things. It's exhausting, but you got to be.
I mean,
Impossible.
but that's what makes
Impossible.
conspiracy theorists is the
Nothing's
most prepared
impossible.
people out there in the world. Just in mental standpoint, because your mind wanders off the grid of what actually is going on. You don't pay it. Most people that don't pay attention to what's happening and it just sparking them like Kristen.
Right.
She don't pay attention to what needs to happen because she doesn't want to know. But if she was a conspiracy theorist to wonder what is happening underneath the radar, she's already prepared for when it does happen.
True.
So,
Like, if
No,
let's just say, if
I
Kristen-
don't have to. I
If
have
you
you guys,
was.
so I don't have
but wait,
we're not gonna
if
tell
you
you
didn't
shit.
have
We're not
Quentin,
telling you
okay,
shit.
if you didn't have Quentin and you were out there on your own, you wouldn't.
Where are you going?
No, I'm just. I'm just saying, like, if it was just you, all right, let's just say
It wouldn't be.
it happened in your young. I know, but I'm just
Yes, it
hypothetically.
was.
Conspiracy.
Okay.
Would you be prepared though? Like, would you have your shit prepared if you didn't have Quentin in your ear, or you didn't have to worry about kids?
Honestly, I feel like if something's going to happen, it's going to happen. Yes, you can try to stop it or be prepared or whatever, but if it's your time or something's
She's
going
gonna die.
it's going to happen. I'm gonna find somebody. I'll find somebody.
So
somebody.
you're just gonna lay back and let it happen.
She's gonna
just
be like, "Hi guys, I come in peace."
aliens come to your front door and said, "We here, bitch. They told y'all that we here." So you just gonna let it happen and let them abduct you and probe you?
Yeah. What else?
No, I ain't gonna fight back enough.
No. She'd be like, "Do you want me on all fours or do you want me on my back?"
They got their fingers. Their fingers the size of fucking watermelons. You gonna let them still probe you?
You know, I'm gonna
my
send them to
God.
your address, and I'm gonna have them do you, and we'll watch.
I think there's
Nope, they show up
just
your
a
front door.
certain amount of people. There's certain people in the world that's literally gonna lay down and let it happen, and then there's certain people that could fight back against something. But that's how the world is.
Go.
True enough.
Yeah,
True enough.
that is pretty.
But I like how you asked about a different war being fought behind scenes of the secret society, secret groups that we don't know about, and it's just question of what's put in front of us to keep us distracted, not even think about more into it. You got people out there that gives out the information, which we love a good conspiracy. We love it, and people that put it out there is just people that think outside the box, which is great, and it has your mind more intrigued to want to know, is this true what he's talking about? You feed off of it.
You know what I feel like? I feel like they don't necessarily go into war, behind closed doors. I think what they really do, though, is, like, they spend money or
Propaganda?
they negotiate yeah, I feel like it's something like they do like that because they can, because they have that
What?
privilege.
You know who made it a law to make propaganda? What is it? Not made it a law, but they pretty much if you did propaganda, nothing will happen to you, or nothing bad will happen to you. Like no law, no police officer or judge could put you in jail.
Think about it.
I think
Propaganda
it was a law before time, but Obama
propaganda for that movie, right, was the pamphlets being thrown out. And they wasn't just being thrown out on one side. They was thrown out on multiple sides around the world with confusing information. That's propaganda. You're putting out misleading information and trying to direct people to think a certain way.
Yeah.
Right.
And don't you think
That's
that
technically
if
what they're
someone
doing now.
did that, but if they caught somebody that did that, I'm just saying in theory, let's say someone actually made this and they said this is the person that did this, do you think that they should go to jail or prison, anything like that?
No, they wouldn't do that because it's behind doors. They'd
No,
probably
I'm just saying
like,
if they was to caught this person and they said this, if someone did this and try to a normal citizen like us try to make propaganda of the president of what there is now, and then put these lies and made these actions happen around the whole situation, like the rioting at the White House and such and everything, and or the mass shooting within the black movement and such and everything. If that person's caught, do they serve jail time or not?
No, you know why?
Why?
Because everywhere there's propaganda, all our news stations show up. Propaganda is basically putting out misleading information. A lot of people do it. Like right now, I can give you something that's completely false. I saw Bigfoot today, 100% coming after us. He coming after everybody. Watch your kids, hide your babies. I just put out false information. But guess what? I'm not going to jail.
But that used to be a law. You know that, right?
Where?
Oh,
United States.
Where?
United States. That used to be a law. Falsifying information. Seriously, that used to be a law.
But wouldn't that be contradicting with freedom of speech?
No,
I think it's
not at all. Not at all. If it's
Falsifying information, like if you're dealing with law enforcement, but it's just a different type of falsification.
All I know is that I seen a law that I can't name it. Stop. All right, fuck it.
Get it?
No,
What is it?
it's something on your lip.
Marcie said,
An animal. I'm living with an animal. All right, yeah. Used to be a law. Obama, he made it into where the law is banned free propaganda for anything and all that. That's pretty much dictates what the movie is, like you said, and it actually puts inside perspective. But
you know, he came out with another movie.
Which one?
He wrote some of the scripture. That ain't right.
Scripture.
Is that right? Script. He wrote some of the script. It's called Civil.
Civil.
Like Civil.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I just heard about it.
Well, I might look at that probably tomorrow. See what that's
but
about.
It's like
I don't want him to be famous for these movies that he's doing, but he knows some shit. So,
or it could be Civil War. Yeah, I think it's Civil War.
So propaganda falls under the First Amendment.
Yes. Okay. Does it?
Freedom of speech. Yeah, freedom of speech. Propaganda falls under it.
Oh, really?
Persuasive communication.
Oh, shit. Well, damn. Let's get it, baby.
Oh, here we go. It said, but, however, specific actions such as spreading false information to incite violence or commit crimes could be subject to legal consequences.
Yeah, that makes sense. We knew that.
But I think that had to have been your purpose.
So, motive. Okay.
Yep, that propaganda can be spread anytime, anywhere.
Shit, we can spread propaganda right now, but we won't go into it because I still want to talk more about this Illuminati. We all we did was knock at the front door right now. All right, I think we need to get in.
Hello, motherfucker.
I think we need to get in this fucking door and actually see what the hell is going on. So,
babe, I remember you telling me about the actors, not the actors, but the singers. Like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Katy Perry, all them.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Enlighten me on it, babe.
I thought you was going to talk about it. She ain't talking about
nothing.
All
the rappers?
No, I'm more of a country listener.
Oh, she don't like the Illuminati type stuff.
I don't like messing with that shit. No, I don't like messing with it. I don't like opening doors.
Hey, you know where your soul
You're not messing with it. You act like you're touching the Ouija board.
Oh, I don't do that shit.
Well, you think?
Hell no.
What,
I don't either. I'm just saying.
You think one of us gonna come up missing?
Don't say that shit.
Listen, see, I'm not saying nothing.
So rude.
Kristen's one of the sheep. It's okay. She's one of the sheep. She just follows the herd.
You know, I did that. I did that to Brittany. She was singing that Doja Cat song. I said, "You are bad." She's like, what the fuck does that mean? I said, you a bad. You remember that?
Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because she's a sheep. It was funny.
Sucks to be a follower.
No,
Shame.
I'm not. I just don't really care. Like, I enjoy listening to it, but I don't.
It's not bad. Like
I
you
don't
just
care
ignore
for
it.
it.
You don't make it a part of your daily life.
I don't like conspiracies like that. Like, I don't mess with that stuff. Like, I don't.
But it's not the fact that you don't mess with it. It's just an opinion that we like to hear from other people on it. Like your thoughts or what you think about it. That's what it is.
Oh, she doesn't think about it.
My opinion on it is I feel like people take stuff too far. Like, they want something to be there and something to happen. So that's where conspiracies, they're like, oh my God, this is what it is. And they make like articles and they make something so big out of it, where then a bunch of other people are like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. Which I feel like if you're not there really seeing it and watching it take place, I'm not saying it's fake, but you know what I mean? That's how I see it.
But you're speaking facts on it because that's what it is. It's not real.
God,
it's never real because it's all
facts. Yeah, no, I just
not necessarily though, because what if there is documents? What if there's things that have been taken down?
Okay,
what if there's things that have been recorded but they've been prosecuted for it?
No, but see, everybody in today's day, we have AI, right? AI does everything. So anything on the web, we do not know if it's real, even though it's Google Scholar. It could be changed. Anything could be changed. Unless you see that thing right in front of you from the Atom guy himself. You know what I mean? Like, how do we know it's true? That's with anything. That's just how I am. That's why I stay out of it. I don't care. As long as my family's good and we live in and you know what I mean? Then that's it. I let him do it all.
If anything's changed that you've seen before, what it is, it's a Mandela effect.
That's
all it is. I know I threw you off, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know. I do that. That's why I was thinking of that. I agree with you, Kristen.
I don't.
You know, she's speaking facts because it is true.
I think that's more opinion than fact.
No, because it's
but
facts.
See, you like it. You enjoy it. You like going down the rabbit hole and getting so excited about, oh my God, this is what they do. It like you enjoy that. So therefore it brings you a joy and you, yeah.
Yes,
you've been hanging around me way too much.
Only if it's factual, because if it's false, then I just get fucking bored with it.
But how do you know?
I'm done with it. But
how do you know it's factual?
Okay. So let me go to talk about the story that I have. Okay, so have y'all heard about the Bohemian Grove or the Bohemian Grove?
Oh, it sounds familiar.
The Bohemian Grove is a secret organization. No women are allowed, by the way. In the California woods.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. And this is like a secret society where like the main elites go and they worship and they stand in front of this like 40-foot owl and they have like the size of a toddler shaped. Let me not say toddler. I'm reaching too far. Let me say
crib.
3-4 foot box that they burn. Granted, no one's allowed. Their security is super, super tight. Where was I going with this?
Bohemian Grove.
Yes, I know. Hold on.
It's the fan.
Oh, so no. Quentin, don't start, bro.
Go on, continue.
I'm ADHD, motherfucker.
Continue.
All right, so where I was going with that.
Hello, motherfucker.
Where I was going with that was that there was a guy that actually broke into the Grove and he took live recording, but he was told to take it down. And there's some places where you can see it, and it does look real. You know, like some things just don't look real, and that's AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, majority of AI shit does not look real. You can tell that shit is fake. But this was an actual recording that he had, and he still has a recording.
So where is the guy? See, okay, you say it's real. Like, I'm cool. Like, but you know how? So why isn't he? I want to see a video of him showing the thing with his body there, like turning around, like, "Hey, look at this shit, guys!" With him there, it's on the web.
He did. He did. Let me tell you his name.
Alex Jones.
I think it's Alex Jones, and that happened in 2000 when AI wasn't really invented.
I'm gonna tell you, AI's been around a while.
Yeah, I believe
it just got mainstreamed.
I feel like you're right, but I feel like it wasn't for like civilians.
It wasn't more advanced than what it is now.
Right.
It wasn't really on the front for it.
What was the thing called though? What was it? What was it?
Bohemian Grove. We get stuff late.
Okay, I got it.
We get stuff late. By the time we find out about it, it's been so deep.
We get the hand-me-downs.
I'll tell you one thing though, like I saw this, it's called Coded that I was watching. It was on the History Channel. And these guys like legit try to break in. And I don't think it was in season where they go and visit, because it's seasonal when they go and visit the Grove. Mm-hmm. All these presidents and high elites, okay?
Some weird shit there.
And wasn't it even in season? They pull up, they kind of rear off because there's a gate. And it shows signs, do not trespass, surveillance, blah, blah, blah. Right when they pulled up, not even like 5 seconds later, a security guy pulls up. Then another security guy pulls up behind him. And the guy, he's nice as he can be, but he's like, no, y'all gotta go. It's trespassing. And then like 5 minutes later after that, the police showed up. So it was like, bam, 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 bam. And then they took it further step, and the guy was like doing research to see how he can go about on the riverside, because rivers are for everybody. You know, it's like a road almost. And they went through that way, and they ended up getting caught, and 2 of them got arrested, or 3 of them got arrested on site. And they took them in a big van, covered their, I don't know if they covered their heads or not. I think they might have. But they were handcuffed, and they were driven out, and it took them a while. Mind you, there is over, I think there's 2,400 acres in this place.
That's a big-ass area.
2,400.
That's a big-ass fucking acre. So, I mean, that's a lot of shit to do in Barry, in Hyde.
2,700 acres.
Yeah, but honestly, I think it's just, I don't think it's nothing bad with it. I think it's just like a guys doing a club, and you know what I mean, like the high end. If you were rich and you'd want to hang around, fucking elegant, you know.
So I'm a caveat off of what she was saying, right? They got a lot of religions, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of clubs around the world, right? So if they got so many things, like we could start our own club right now with just us, and then start adding people really slow. But if you at a certain tier and you getting bored with life because you got everything you want, you got money, guess what you're going to do? You're going to come up with something. And it might just be somebody to say, we stress all the time about making all this money. Let's create a group where we can just relax and be ourselves, no matter how wild or outsane it is. And we can have our security. We can plan it how we want, but let's do it out here.
Because they own it.
And they own it. Now the Illuminati or the Freemasons do the exact same thing. All right, we want like-minded people for our group, and we're about a brotherhood. We only represent certain things. This is us. Illuminati, we want one world government. We need to make this happen.
And then feminists, they have their own thing.
Everybody has a group. That's all it comes down to. We are part of a different group.
I agree. But these are some of the elites that are discussing who's going to be the next president the next term.
These are people inside high power states that we trust, or that not even trust, that's running the United States.
There was a gamble. No, not a gamble. There was a vote on Nixon and Reagan on who was going to be the next president. Mm-hmm. And I guess Nixon won. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened. Yeah, they do.
I think that's us free
I
playing.
don't know.
I think they do it just to
Well,
make you guys
everything.
crazy. I think it's just to make everybody crazy and think something's going to happen and do it. That's what conspiracies are, just to make you feel like you're nuts.
They're theories
But
until
yeah,
proven.
okay, so let's just say that they do that shit. Okay, but what about the ritual part? How crazy is that? So they legit stand in, what are they, like cloaks or whatever?
Cloaks, yeah.
Red ones
Oh.
or black? I don't remember. One of the two. And they
I got
legit do their worshiping in front of the 40-foot owl. And that's where the guy had videos of it.
maybe it's a superstitious, like, with something, but do you like to be tied down and whipped, Marcie? So that's like what you enjoy. You know what I mean? So maybe these rich guys enjoy standing in front of something that they, I don't know, they just could be.
It might be like it might be like a religion, like in certain, like a Catholic religion. You're only allowed to do certain things.
But I'm saying, look at 50 Shades of Grey. You go in that room, a normal person. But that's what I'm saying. Everyone has their own different, like, weird quirks, what they enjoy, and that's what makes them human, I guess. It's kind of nasty, some stuff, you know, but whatever. But maybe it's just
mine is like normal.
Yeah, not
Who set the standard for normal?
Well, owls are very bad luck.
I did.
Like owls are bad luck. So maybe they're burning the owl because it's a bad luck.
Why are they on the dollar bill?
What, owls?
They burn something in front of it. Yeah,
maybe they're
burning
burning
the dollar bill. Remember, you just.
What do you think they're burning, babe?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they're doing a fire.
They're burning weed.
They're burning
That's what they're burning in front of that owl. They're getting high.
Thanks.
No, they would do that inside and hotbox, bitch.
Nah, they ain't rich enough to let that.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, until I'm there and I see the proof, you can't go off what anybody does or says because it's a trust issue for me, I guess. Like, I watch the back of my family and my back, but it's just, you know what I mean? If I feed into other people's crazy shit they do, then I'm going to make myself crazy. So I don't do it. I don't want to be crazy.
So you don't think like the people that have come out about Illuminati and gone to these parties and had like seen, like, let's just say Wicki. Is it Wicki? Vicky. So she's come to Christ. She's had a whole 360. And she comes out talking about how, like, she went to this party and she had to give them her phone. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was something about a blood, like, fingerprint thing.
Yeah.
That she talked about.
Yeah.
Hey, when you hang around with the real people and you're trying to be in that lifestyle, you're going to have to do unorthodox things that's not normal to you.
But we went to the Kevin Hart concert and we had they took our phones and locked them up in a container. Yeah. So, you know, like certain things just don't want to get out. So
true, for what she's saying is that Vicky said she was in those situations, but she spoke out towards it. Would it make her crazy and non-believable? Like, would you believe her for saying that she was in that situation?
I feel like that's the fast lifestyle. You know what I mean? The drinking, the drugs, and everything everyone's doing now. So maybe people are into some freakier shit these days.
I feel like society has a norm that they set. So when somebody does come out with something that somebody from a different club did, they be like, no, that got to be false. Or they might be like, oh, that's interesting. It got to be true.
And then they make it something bigger than it is.
Because it's outside the norm. Yeah. So you can't really say.
Okay. But you don't think it's more than what it might be?
It could be.
Are you that simple-minded?
No, it could be. I'm not saying it's not, but I don't have proof.
You calling me simple-minded?
I don't have proof. But look at like the people that, you know, those females that have their boyfriends wear their period blood around their neck. Like them crazy at like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's just, we don't find that normal or we think it's disgusting, but some people, that's just how I want to feel close to my wife or, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
You hit my mic.
I'm sorry about that.
Let me wear your cum around my neck, please.
Yeah, but I don't see that as any type of conspiracy theory inside of that.
And I'm talking about more of the ritual type of stuff, like, because they actually do rituals at the owl. like rituals.
Yeah, but maybe maybe it's working for them and they're rich as shit, so they keep doing it, thinking it's working, but it's just something making them look stupid. You never know.
Hey, still gotta notice it, because you be left behind and they come and kill your ass.
Like they said, eating grapes at New Year's is what you're supposed to do, like eating 12 grapes. Bet you me and Quinn were eating 12 grapes.
I ate 12 grapes.
Because that's just how people are superstitious.
I've never heard that.
So the
I
thought,
heard the collard greens.
the
not
thought
the
pattern,
rice.
the thought pattern of these politicians that's doing all this weird sacrificing stuff of demonic standards, and they're inside a higher political standpoint to make decisions to change the narrative and the laws inside the state that we live in. And as the people, we get a 4-year term to make a vote for the people that we want to put into the office. And they're in these things doing it, and you see it on video that it happens. Should we be okay with that happening and still allow them to be inside that same political standpoint for the actions that they did and say it's okay? It's okay, and not even judge or give any type of curiosity towards what they're doing. Just hold our opinion to ourselves and think that it's okay.
I think we're all human, and
We put perfection at the top. That's what we want. Run like close to perfection. That's what we want running us.
We put normal thinking. Actually, let me reword that. Not normal thinking. We put something as in a human. I really can't even give an actual word towards it, because you're saying that you're trying to normalize something that shouldn't be normalized.
I'll say we want a perfectionist inside. We want a perfectionist in charge of us, whether it be a governor, a president. We want somebody that doesn't have a background we can scrutinize until we find it out. Then that's when we go ham on their ass. Otherwise, we want our person, whoever's going to run us, to be perfect.
But they can't be, because look at us. We're human. We're all going to have our dark sides, our weird cliques or whatever they're called. What was it called?
So as a mass, once we see that, we go against the person instead of being like,
and then we start doing conspiracies like, oh my God, this is what they're doing, the ritual. And I don't know. That's how I
That's where conspiracies come into play at. We are like actually the background check towards these people that we trust and voted for to put inside these platforms. So when we make these theories up about what they did, it comes from one subject of what they did in their life, and we're trying to open up a basket to make them tell the truth. No one tells the truth once they're at a pedestal. Let's say if I am I got to a statue inside my company to where I'm a project manager or so, but I have shit inside my background that people don't know about, but yet I have this one motherfucker that's making all these damn theories up about me. Now, should everybody that's underneath me believe him, and I should just step on top of it and act like none of that ever happened? Do those theories ever exist? That's the question of what conspiracy theories bring into attention. So whenever someone says something about something that doesn't exist, it's the fact that we're piecing together what happened within that subject to make these things actually intend for this person to be. That's what
I feel like it is, but I feel like it's people destroying other people to bring them down. Like, that's how I look at it now.
In the for the righteous way. For the righteous way.
Why is it the righteous way? Because they have a past and they made a mistake, or they enjoy getting fucked by a dog, which is horrible. Don't ever do that.
It's not the fact that they're making a mistake. It's the fact that they continue doing that same mistake at a higher standpoint.
How do we know they're still
when you
doing
make a mistake, you should learn from it. Because the conspiracy theories connect the dots. They connect the dots. Yes. Yes. They connect the dots. That's how you know when they're still doing it. Because
you're just trying to bring people down. You're just trying to bring people down.
I mean, if it needs to be brought them down, giants need to fall. That's what it needs to be.
Okay, so wait.
Then let it be so. But they have to really dig deep to get into my ass. They real dig deep to get into my ass.
Hold on, Marcie, what do you need to say?
So what if they like drinking children's blood? That's okay.
Then I think you need to be locked up and get therapy. But how do we know they're
But
really
that's
drinking
the
blood?
part
Do
of-
you see them really sucking blood?
What if they killed a kid?
No.
Kidnap a kid?
Now, what if the fact that the
lot
topic
of
that we don't
people do that.
no, we don't even read about it, but we want to see pictures that add up to seem like they're doing that. And it's not picture art or putting together.
But
it's
how do we
pictures that's
know it's
actually
not
of their
AI?
situations that they're put in.
How do we know it's not AI fucking with our minds
Because
to keep
AI
us from seeing the bigger picture?
Because you're
Right?
Hey,
babe?
AI is really good at making
You're
pictures
drawing
now. No lie.
yourself. AI is not that damn good. AI makes
hard to
CGI.
finish.
AI makes CGI. If you can't tell the difference between CGI and real life, quite frankly, you're already fucked up in the head as it is then. All right? CGI
I guarantee some of the stuff that you're watching on Facebook or some of the materials that you looking at is made by AI and you don't know it. You just think that it's just sitting there.
I know
But
the difference
what
between
if?
the two. You know what? I will make a whole skit, and I'm gonna put it in front of y'all. How about that? I will make a whole
Actually,
thing with
maybe-
AI and real life stuff. No lie, I would. It's not going to be anything scary. It would be simple pictures of a tree, in an AI tree. You tell me the
Okay.
difference between it and such. I will make a whole skit, and if you can
That'd
tell
be
me the
good.
difference,
That'd be good for a podcast.
will-
We'll do that.
yeah. Because right
Okay.
now your mind is in a box. That's what I take it as. Your mind is in a box. And
I don't
what you
care.
need to
I
do
like
is
the
think
box I'm
outside
in.
the-
I like the box
not
I'm in,
healthy.
okay? It's
not
safe.
healthy.
It's safe.
It's simple-minded shit. Simple-minded. It's simple-minded
Just
shit.
thinking
All right.
outside the box. Don't let them box
I
you
am.
in.
Look at him with his box ass head. Leave me alone.
No, you can't show hostility. That means
I'm
you're
sorry. I take that back. I take
When you
that
show
back.
hostility, people take it as in you getting
I'm
aggressive
sorry.
and you lose.
I'm going to church tomorrow. I'll pray for you.
Send it down.
So wait,
You
oh
see,
wait, so
you
you're a
get
Christian,
labeled
right?
as offended the moment you
I
show
know.
hostility.
Not very religious.
Wait. No, you're a Christian, right? You believe in
I
the devil,
really-
then, right?
I don't really label myself as a Christian. I believe a higher. I'm just kidding. I'm speaking like Chris Clinton. I am a Christian. Yes.
Okay, so you believe that there's a devil, then, right?
I believe there is something evil. I don't know if it's a devil. I don't know what it is, but
But
there
you
is
believe
something.
in God?
Yes.
But you believe that there's something evil, then? You believe that
Oh,
there
yeah,
might
devil.
be demons? So,
yeah, I don't
do you
mess
think
with
there
none of
might
that
be a certain people that worship the devil? So, but there could be
yeah.
people that worship the devil in front of an owl. Okay.
Why would it be an owl though?
Because the owl's
Just an entity, entity that they go towards.
I'm saying it, but why does it have to be the richest people? Why is it them? We don't know. Like we
They're
really don't
worshiping
know
in front
who
of
it
It
is.
used to be
It
Bethlehem.
ain't no broke people with guards guarding a place that has 2,700 acres.
You never know.
Exactly.
But are they bothering me?
Not
Are
a
they messing with my
politician.
family?
Listen, from going back on the topic, the main theory behind this is the conspiracy behind the Illuminati. Whether you're with them or you're not, Kristen, one way or another, they exist and they're out there. And
Okay,
one
but
way or
what are they
another-
doing to you? What are they doing to you right now? Why are they affecting your life right now? What are they doing?
Passively.
Let's see.
What if they're
Conspiracies behind it.
Well, hold on. I'll answer that, baby. What if they're bringing out a demonic message and sending it to our kids and making them brainwashed to worship the devil?
Normalizing it.
What message are they doing though?
Okay, let's
in
just say
school.
Doja Cat.
No, the kids. No, fuck that. In school, they have books that these kids are reading that's satanic, and also, I don't want to
What
say
books
the
your
word
kids
blunt,
be
but
reading?
gay.
Because our kids don't read that shit.
It's in school. It's the books are in school. Your kids may not choose them, but those books
But
are in
they're
the
still
school
in the
library.
school.
Those books are in the
There's
school
different
library.
schools that you can do. They have
Oh.
like a club to worship the devil. Legit.
In Texas,
Different schools.
It's in several
we don't do
states.
that. We don't do that in Texas, babe. We don't do that in
Yeah, no.
Texas.
We give all the props to Texas. We give all the props to Texas because Texas is actually a state that stands on what they fucking say. They stand on business. All right. Texas, we're not talking about Texas, but we're talking about if you're not in Texas, you're somewhere
But
else.
we live in Texas.
I mean,
we're
this is
good. I don't know why you coming at me.
So,
All right, so let's say, all right,
Let's
fuck
say
that.
you move
Fuck,
to
no, fuck that.
Georgia.
Fuck that. You're in Texas. You're
Yeah.
speaking how good Texas is. Everybody come over to Texas now.
yeah,
You
sure.
got
Come
wickedness
on.
and you got righteousness over there in Texas with you. Now, guess what? Your kids is surrounded around that. Now, what's your answer for that? Your kids are surrounded by the wickedness and the righteousness. You don't know what's right from wrong, but yet they're gaining this knowledge.
But
while
they're
inside
seeing
school.
it at school.
At school
But
now.
you
It has
raised
influence
your
in Texas.
kid. You raised your kid to know right from wrong, right?
Yeah,
You
but
raised them to know what.
you
right and
raise them
wrong.
to be right from wrong. You hope for them to choose the right path, but it can easily be manipulated by the people that
Yeah.
they're around.
Because
majority of
their
the day.
minds are like sponges when they're
And
young,
they
right?
soak up. This is the theory. They're not even theory. This is the fact that epiphany that I came up with when I was grocery shopping, and it hit me when I hit past the diaper aisle. So whenever the kids are at school 10 hours a day, we get to see these kids, etc., 6 hours or so, and all that inside theory and such. My mouth is off. Don't add it up. So
I was gonna
whenever.
say.
Yeah, so the kids are at school. Whatever the teachers and all them are teaching them, and the friends that they're around, and what they're learning, and what they want to do, what their friends are doing, we don't know about. But yet we have this small amount of time the sponge parenting and everything that we want to have the beliefs of what they are into them, and hope that it works out for their best. All right. So my epiphany when I was grocery shopping, I was thinking, you know what? Me and Marcie game plan was we would like to have kids while we're young. So in our older age, we have time. We will have time to enjoy our older age and such and everything. And the kids will be graduated and going off by themselves and such. And I see a lot of older people around 50 or 60 something years old that have kids now. And my epiphany behind that is they have kids at that age because now they're retired and they can actually raise their kid the way that they want. They have more time to structure this kid to the pattern of life that they learn up to that standpoint to actually give them the better life to achieve quicker at a quicker standpoint, because we're putting our reliability into the school system. That is the epiphany that I had. I don't know if y'all want to that.
But it can work in both favors or disadvantages, because when you're in that age and you have kids, your health is not as good as it once was. You can't move around with your kids, but you still might have some type of mental clarity. So it's not 100%, because the moment you get past a certain point and you have kids at a later age, scientifically, you already going downhill. So you're not going to be at the same health as you are when you're now. My kids could be going to a D-League school, right? Guess what I'm gonna be able to do? Still roughhouse with them, go play around with them, go. But I can't do that when I'm older. I gotta sit my old ass down and make sure I relax, because I can't have that same type of energy as I had when I'm inside my 30s.
True. But it's not really the activity that you do with them, but the knowledge that you give to them. That's what's the most valuable thing that a lot of people will forget as the time, because we only got time and time that we're on this earth to gain knowledge and give out only repeats towards a person that has it. And if you die with that knowledge, it dies with you, and no one else will know it unless you pass it down. You see what I mean?
So you have to look at the average life of an American, where if you having your kids when you're younger, right? And y'all grow up, you're like, my kids will be grown when I'm inside my 40s. That means I get to teach them more wisdom the older I get. But if I'm already at a standpoint of being old, I can't teach a young mind all the stuff I know and expect them to absorb all of it. Because then they're going to come into a point where they start making their own decisions later. And they might not receive my full message. Why? Because I'm training up a child when they're young from my younger age, rather than being super old and trying to maintain a life.
I understand, but you're young and they're young too. You guys are learning, not at the same rate, but going at the same acceleration. You guys both are learning, and majority of your time You're on a one-track learning thing towards what you're doing or what you want to do or what you want to teach them inside a set amount of time. Nigga going crazy, y'all nigga, y'all. All right. So, so I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I still believe when you if you have no kids now, and you're going through life and you're figuring it out and you accomplish what you want in life and you accomplish what you went through at accelerated rate in that life at, let's say, at the age of 25, and now you want to accomplish something else, and now you just adventuring to gain all this wisdom and of everything that you ever want to do up into a certain age inside your path, and you're like, I need to have a generation to keep this thing going. And then you decide to have a kid. And as this kid becomes one, you're always giving them the same wording or whatever that you learn to keep it going. I know what you mean. It's a double standpoint, but it's just an epiphany and I went by. So I'm not going to be held in content by it, but I'm just giving out a theory of what I went by. All right. That's the epiphany that I had. So, hey, take it how it is. All right. But yeah, on the Illuminati, we went all the way off subject once again because Kristen don't believe in conspiracies. And
it's what happens, man.
Yeah. So let's break.
Hey, did y'all hear about the have y'all ever heard about the Georgia Guidestones?
She just took over my damn segment.
Hey, you done. You done. That's what she said. You done.
No, she just came in there. Have y'all? No one heard about no stones.
Okay, so
I heard about gallbladder. I heard about kidney stones.
These are Georgia Guidestones. They're granite, huge, probably about 10 feet slabs. They're in like a form with the top on them. They are 10 modern commandments written in 8 different languages. Apocalyptic overtones, meaning the human race get cut down from 7 billion to 500 million, says on these tombstones in different languages. They don't know the person who created these stones. They don't know why they appeared, but they suddenly appeared in Georgia.
So what you said is from 7
We're
million?
in Georgia.
Where in Georgia? I don't know. I should have looked that shit up. But
wow, she ain't get us the facts.
Damn.
She ain't get us the facts.
What are they called again?
State. All you gotta do is look up the state, bitch.
What are they called again?
So the meaning
it's in Georgia Guidestones. It was constructed in 1980.
7 billion to 5 million?
Right here.
Yes. And it says that on these stones, mind you, it was made in the 1980s. Yeah. Who wanted to do that?
Someone that's
Bill
still
Gates?
living today.
Why are you angry right now?
Because that's somebody that's still living today.
I feel like you're angry.
Because I'm saying that's someone that's still living today.
Okay.
You took that man's segment and he's sitting there fuming.
I'm trying to give her answers and she's thinking I'm angry. Someone that's still living today.
Yeah.
Marcie, you're completely right. He's fuming because you took his segment.
It's 1980.
Yeah, it's 1980, but they don't know who this man is. Even the guy, okay, so he went to a bank in Georgia, I guess, and he even told the banker not to say anything. And the guy went and had an interview with the banker, and the guy's like, I'm not telling you who he is.
So he's still living today?
He might be not. You never know.
It's in 1980.
He was like probably 30 in 1980.
In theory, it's 1980. He could still be living today.
Possibility not. You never know. You just never know.
So you know it was destroyed, right?
Oh no, I didn't know it was destroyed.
Yeah,
it says the landmark was destroyed by a bunch of knuckleheads, and now it's left as an empty field. I don't know if that's true.
But like it means nothing now.
It even has words written about the New World Order. Yeah.
So see, now do we let this thing rest where it's at by saying, "Hey, it was destroyed by a bunch of knuckleheads," or do we find out who actually destroyed it? Huh? Can we
No,
do that? Can we make conspiracies about it or not? Don't look into it. So you saying that investigators shouldn't be investigators?
Okay, you ready? You ready? Look, listen. Early on the morning of July 6, 2022, security footage captured an individual quickly approaching the landmark with an object and sprinting away to a silver sedan. A few moments later, additional cameras backed up the explosion, which confirmed that the object placed on the so it was a bomb. Someone blew it up.
I mean, I don't blame them.
But who was that someone?
I don't know.
Could have been FBI, CIA. They all operate on foreign soil, or they operate on.
The documentary that I saw, it was on the History Channel, and it showed the stones. It showed them in its form, and it showed the 7 million down to 500,000 or 5 million. So 7 billion down to 5 million. So 500 million.
So for the knowledge that's put on those stones, only thing that means for somebody to get rid of it is the fact that let it die down inside history. For those that know, they know. And those that don't share it out, they keep it to themselves. And for those that do share it out, once they die with it and they don't know about it no more, they're rock now. They're rock. No one knows about it. No one knows about it.
This guy had to go get a loan.
Share it out. We know that.
Yeah, facts. And I'm just giving out facts here. All right. I'm the only person that's actually woke here. All right, speaking into y'all.
Did I not say good shit?
Yeah, you say great shit.
Thought I said good shit.
I'm just busting balls with Quentin right now.
Right. Quentin, what are you talking about? I can't help that. Me and Kristen are so open-minded that we just know the truth. We just need y'all to accept it.
Open or simple?
Yeah, it sounds like y'all are stuck to being simple-minded, man. But that's what we're here for. We're here to enlighten y'all.
Who's simple-minded? I ain't simple-minded. I got lots of enlightenment. They just choose to use certain particular words. Hun buns.
Upon this conversation, I'm done.
In theories. In theory, once again, what the stones that she said is diminished. But like I wanted to say, all right?
It was.
Like I wanted to say, the whole parties, the end the whole podcast right now, the whole parties about the rappers, the political parties, and the rituals and the civilization itself, that's all wrapped around Illuminati itself. Do anybody know who's the leader of today in that society? Has anybody thought about that? Anybody?
I am.
This shit?
No, right, because they wouldn't.
What becomes up after dark? I don't want to get banged. Oh shit! Listen, man.
It's the Matrix.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There's blood rituals and stuff and everything that's seen on YouTube. If there's a lot of videos on YouTube that makes you think differently outside the box on all this shit.
Hold on. Are you taking the red pill? Or are you taking the blue pill?
I don't like pills.
My favorite color is red, so
I don't like pills.
I'll take the red pill.
You don't feel good right now.
I know you choke.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, the whole theory behind the Illuminati, I think it's still bigger what it is. We couldn't cover all the topics, but I like to get back in it to actually, like you said, you like to play devil's advocate on it. There's a lot more of the questions I want to do, but we're reaching that time right now where it's getting too damn late. I know we're after dark, but we're not after dark unless we about to do some new stuff. So, and I don't think we're going to that point right now until y'all subscribe. Subscribe. If we reach 10,000 subscribers, I'll show you a nipple.
It's a nice nipple.
It's actually got two nipples on one.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Got a thought nipple.
I got 3 nipples. I don't want to see it. Yeah. But it ain't about my nipples. I do think we need to pick this topic back up because, like I said, I got a lot more conspiracies.
A lot more shit.
Yeah, to go into, and I want y'all to.
You know what? This is the part 1. Let's hit it with a part 2.
Perfect.
If y'all want to see a part 2, hit them like buttons.
Yeah. That like button.
Comment.
Hit that like button. But we are gonna make a part 2 regardless if you do it or not. Just not when you want it. But yeah, I do think the Illuminati topic is good. Another thing I was looking up for any other episode that we 9/11. I do want to cover that. I know there's a lot of fucking conspiracies behind that, and there's new footage that came out too. I'll be posting it very soon on our social media site on TikTok. So you're gonna see the new footage that came out. It's not really populating out there. I don't know why, but 9/11 is a must that we must cover.
There's a lot to it.
A lot, a whole lot, and that's all factual. All right. So this has been Denzel and Marcie on Couples Unfiltered.
Are you gonna say it?
Y'all see y'all.
Do the roar.
He just said do the word roar.
And these has been the simple-minded T-Rexes. All right, this has been Couples Unfiltered After Dark.
We didn't do our.
I see y'all.
Do our outro. Hey, this is Mr. and Mrs. Nose. We'll catch you later. Do the roar.
Bye, bitches.
I'll see y'all next podcast.
Do the roar.
Roar!